We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between Arkansas and Dallas. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show.
Jackie Robinson.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. Settling in now, Alex Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alex Rodriguez.
Lee comes set. Here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second. No one out with a runner at second. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Ed Poole steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Coming to the plate now, Reggie Stocker, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Runner goes for second. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Batting fifth, center fielder Carlos Beltran.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Carlos Beltran checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 3 runs already home here. Three and 0 now. And he might have gone after ball 4 there. Instead, it's 3-1.
And that's the swing you're going to take on 3-0? Really?
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Adrian Beltre takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Snap throw from the catcher. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw will not be in time to get Beltran. He's in there with a stolen base. Here it comes on 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
On the money.
Johnny Bench, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
No problem over there for the baby giraffe Belt, and that ends the inning. Jason Hayward comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kaline is there. One away. Ready now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kaline is there, 2 down. A.J. Pollock gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to left center field. Stocker racing back, still going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Al Kaline makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Nolan Ryan stands in for the first time.
Nolan Ryan.
And there's a fastball from Lee to start him out. It's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Starling Marte strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kaline on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ryan has his target. Here's the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Kaline is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Anthony Rendon steps into the box. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Again down to second. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kaline. And he makes the catch for the second out. Big Daddy Slugger set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Gary Sanchez gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Alex Rodriguez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Lee looks in. Here's the first pitch. And here's Lee back to work now as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The air out to center field. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Ed Hoole strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a high pop-up. LeMahieu is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Reggie Stocker. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit, and it looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Lee digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now for Dallas, catcher, left, Lee.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging bunt to the mound. And taken in out there for the first out. Jason Hayward will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out toward shallow right. Kaline moves over, and that ends the inning. Carlos Beltran is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. Lee steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran as they move on top 4-0. Adrian Beltre is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. No outs, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Johnny Bench is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chopped weakly to the left. LeMahieu.
He's out.
On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Al Kaline stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting, the pitcher.
A solo shot down the line in right as they extend the lead to 5-0. Nolan Ryan is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Jackie Robinson will step in. A ground out victim his last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. A.J. Pollock is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Smoke toward third. Beltre has it. 1 away. Starling Marte is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try. Snap throw from the catcher. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And he is in there. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a throw over, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. But fortunately here, no advance.
The first baseman,
Brandon Belt is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's set. Here it comes. And up. Look out. 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ed Poole heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Carter Capps is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Way outside. 1-2. On the ground near home. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Reggie Stocker strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are two away now. Digging in now, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chopped weakly to the right. Gonna be a tough play, and don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. So a runner at first with 2 away, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runners going. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Slugger. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Beltre is over. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. Carter Capps will stand in now. A late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Adrian Beltre makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Speaking of Beltre, he's collected more hits in his career than any other player hailing from the Dominican Republic.
And he's also only the 4th player in Major League history to hit for the cycle 3 times. He really is a rare talent at the plate.
Here's the 3-1. And the count will be full. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Johnny Bench will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Al Kaline steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded foul off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. DJ LeMahieu will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Hit on the ground to short. A-Rod is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away. A.J. Pollock will try it again. 0-for-2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nolan Ryan is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Jose Altuve is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. In there, strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Alex Rodriguez.
Hot shot on the ground to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Ed Poole. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Rodriguez will take the turn and head for home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. Reggie Stocker strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runner goes for third. Fly ball into straightaway left. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Miller will come in now working with a huge lead. Starling Marte steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Left fielder.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Stocker is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Anthony Rendon will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Stocker going back on it. Gone! Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Brandon Belt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here's the first pitch to him. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Carlos Beltran comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Justin Wilson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out. Adrian Beltre stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
A 1-0 delivery.
That's a ball.
2-0 now.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Johnny Bench will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a...
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And reined in, one away. Justin Wilson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Brandon Phillips will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Brandon Phillips.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. In the air now, out to right field. Moving under at K-line, 2 down. Jason Hayward will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Raisel Iglesias will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Al Kaline gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The slider. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Jose Altuve will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Line drive to left. Marte is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Andrew Miller steps in now. Ted Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ted Williams.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Tap fouled at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, and that ends the inning. Chris Sale will come in now working with a huge lead. Striding in to start the 9th, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Beltran is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Center fielder number 11.
A.J. Pollock will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Sale gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Altuve is there, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Anthony Rendon ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around third is Marte heading home. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 7-2 game. Brandon Belt will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Beltran coming on. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the All-Stars and the Ballers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
Second baseman.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
7 o'clock.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. That misses 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Archer steps into his windup. Here it is on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Carlos Gonzalez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jason Hayward comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. To short, hit hard. Correa scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. A.J. Pollock gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Starling Marte will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Trumbo in foul ground. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. The 1-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Mark Trumbo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Archer looks in. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Marcell Ozuna takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swinging a liner back through the box. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Gary Sanchez gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Up and in for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hayward. And the inning is over. Anthony Rendon strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Third baseman, Anthony.
Lifted into center field. Herrera on the run. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Big Daddy Slugger gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Slugger.
Drilled to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Gary Sanchez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Carlos Martinez set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
Gene Segura will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and he is out. Archer gets the sign. Trying to work it full on 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. To his left, slugger. Throw gets him, 2 down. 0 for 1 after grounding out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Chris Archer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Chris Archer.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Archer is retired, and there's 1 away. Jason Hayward will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Segura has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. DJ LeMahieu stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Ozuna, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Center fielder, number 11,
A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. A windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Count is full.
3-2.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but he wouldn't ring him up.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Starling Marte stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
No strike.
Drilled to first. And Belt will just take this one over himself for the out. Mark Trumbo in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. High in the air out to center field. Pollock is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Mark Reynolds will dig in. He singled his first time around. Archer's ready. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Anthony Rendon is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Chopped foul right at home plate. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rendon is retired, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And this is taken outside for ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now, 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. And he is out on the tag. Big Daddy Slugger stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hard liner toward short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marcell Ozuna heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
high and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Ball.
2-1. Swing and a shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Carlos Correa stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
In time to first, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Gary Sanchez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Gary Sanchez.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. Bounce to first. The tag, and he is out. Chris Archer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
And at least he's not lying down out there. Give him credit. He's come up swinging the bat.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Archer is retired. 2 down now. Jason Hayward will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Carlos Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation, but hey, who knows? Maybe he'll get lucky.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Gene Segura strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Gene Segura.
Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Odubel Herrera will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded to first. Oh, look at this. To first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So striding in, Mark Trumbo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. DJ LeMahieu gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team.
DJ LeMahieu.
Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. A.J. Pollock digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Starling Marte stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Tap foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Mark Reynolds.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Jose Bautista will pinch hit here, and he's the potential time.
Jose Bautista.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Marcell Ozuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Carlos Correa will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Hayward to the track. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. Gary Sanchez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Archer comes set. 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And he knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that Brandon Belt steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Sam Dyson will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound.
Sam Dyson now playing third base. Number 19, Jose Bautista.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Slugger.
Big Daddy Slugger swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul pop behind the plate. Sanchez has a play, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Chris Archer stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Alex Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A runner on first with 2 away.
Alex Rodriguez.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. Aaron Barrett will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Sam Dyson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Center fielder.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Odubel Herrera. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Jason Hayward will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 pitch. On the ground to the right side. There's Segura. Throw gets him. 2 down. A.J. Pollock ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. Mark Trumbo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Santiago Casilla will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Jose Bautista stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Taken high and deep to right. Hayward racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Marcell Ozuna has a chance now to bring home the tying run, standing on second.
Let's see what he can get done here.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So a big moment here, and standing in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch swung on and missed. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1. Standing in now, the pitcher, Sam Dyson. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is past Belt on down the line, a fair ball.
He's in there.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Gene Segura, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
And this is big-time pressure right here. Both them.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Starling Marte, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. Anthony Rendon comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Brandon Belt has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Shot towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. Big Daddy Slugger steps into the box in a big spot with that winning run at second. The double play, however, is in order. Chopped at the plate. And he is in there. And the winning run is across to score. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs on 8 hits.